Yo, hello to everyone watching. The plan for this stream is to play through my 300 plus hour Minecraft clone. It's coded in Java. After we've beaten my Minecraft clone, as we did with my first and second Minecraft clone in the previous streams, we'll watch my video documenting the creation of the whole clone and adding context that I've missed from the video. And then we'll watch Phoenix uh, playing through my Minecraft clone like 7 months ago. That's the plan for this video, for this stream. So let's start with my game. Yeah, so we are starting a brand new game. Hopefully we don't get any crashes. I'm really proud with the menu, with the 360-degree menu. It's just like the original. We have clouds, we have the sun. The sun is actually moving if I put my cursor there. And sadly, we don't have any sound effects. We have, look at how we have these item drops. We can throw the item drops. We have the inventory and Steve follows the mouse. And yeah, so we are surviving. We have nighttime. We have zombies. This is not the latest version of my Minecraft clone because this is the most stable one. I want us to play through the whole thing without any crashes. That's why I decided to use this version. But afterwards, I forgot to mention, we'll also check out the newest version. We'll check out the newest version. There are no sounds and the leaves do not automatically destroy themselves. This was not a priority at the time. We can craft. Look at how we get wooden planks, but if we put it here, it doesn't work. I can right click and put them like this. We have a crafting table. And let's figure out where should we rest. Where should we rest? I would like to be near a cave because we'll be going in and out the cave quite frequently. There are zombies. This is quite a steep cave. I would like a not such steep cave. Let's find a better cave. There should be multiple caves. The worlds are different when they generate, but not that quite different. They are slightly different. We're looking for a cave. We can chop down more trees. Actually, we can craft with the crafting table an axe at least. But I would like to do it near a cave. That's not steep as that other one. And I don't think I'm normalizing the movement, so moving diagonally is a bit faster. That's one thing I have left and not fixed since the beginning of this game. I'm not finding another cave, and we lost the previous cave, so let's just use the crafting bench here. We have a fully working crafting bench. We can create sticks, and we can make an axe, and we can make a pickaxe, and we can make, let's make a sword. The axe should be a bit faster, and we have durability, of course. And this is not the original Minecraft. It's like a bit confusing, but it's actually my Minecraft clone that I've made. and then you can easily spot the differences because I can climb, I think. Like the collision is not the best. There are some glitches. Okay, let's just the first cave we spot, we'll go inside it. We need coal to make torches. Okay, we should have gone through the first cave for sure. I made a mistake not going inside the first cave because it will get dark soon and zombies will spawn, and the zombies are quite fast and hard to kill. There should be multiple caves, I'm sure of that. there should, I'm sure there are multiple caves and we should be able to see them right about now because we traveled quite a bit and we don't have sprinting. That's a bummer. Yeah, there we have a cave. We'll just go inside that cave. And we have another cave here. Yeah, this is the previous cave, but we have a cave here. Yeah, it's a much better cave. Yeah, and we have iron, but we don't have... let's make a stone pickaxe, actually. And stone tools. Let's make stone tools. And stone axe. And now we can get the iron. And there's no smelting, so I directly get iron. But we need coal as well. And coal is a priority. Does anyone see coal? It's too dark here. Where's the sun? It's in the middle of the day. Yeah, we have coal here. We can make torches. We can make torches so it's easier to see in the cave. And actually it was hard to coat the the ores to be together like this. It was a bit difficult, but managed to figure it out. And I'm happy with the placement of ores. Let's make torches. I need more sticks. And let's make more torches. This should be enough. Have 64 torches. Yeah, now we have light. It should be pretty easy to find diamonds in my game. And we have our first zombie. Multiple zombies, actually. And he has spotted me. Oh no. We have quite a bit of zombies here. But they are not that difficult. There are too many zombies here. Come on, man. Why are there so many zombies here? And there's no way to heal myself. I haven't implemented healing. Like there's healing after 5 minutes of not taking any damage. Now there are multiple. Why are there so many zombies? There should be a difficulty setting added at some point. Oh, come on. Um, let's just get the iron. Hopefully we don't attract any zombies. Now we are on the lookout for diamonds. I don't know why there are so many zombies. And there aren't diamonds here. At least we can get iron. I regret that I haven't added sound effects to the game. It would be a better experience for you guys as viewers if there were any sound effects. I know I've called it. There's less of a chance for ores to drop to spawn if they're neighbors with air. So it's completely possible that they're really close to the wall because they have less of a chance of just like spawning neighboring air. So you have to dig a little bit in order to find diamond. But for sure there should be diamond. For sure there should be diamond. We can craft iron. We can craft iron tools at least. Let's craft pickaxe and an axe. And let's craft a sword. And that's it. Let me actually bring up chat. Well, chat is not showing up, so we're going to be without chat. Let's just finish playing through the current spawn. And man, these caves are very big. Where should I go? We have a zombie. Oh no 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 no. Man, I must be close to bedrock. We're pretty far down, so it's very possible. It's possible we can find diamond here if we dig around a bit. I'm sure we can find diamond at these low levels. I don't have F3, I think, so I cannot easily see at what position am I. Since I don't have the chat open, I can at least try to open the stream separately. Yeah, that's how I'll do it. I open the stream separately. Okay, let's continue. I'm looking for diamonds. We can go like this and like this. We should be able to. We have a higher chance of finding horse mining like this, I suppose. I'm surprised there are actually no ores. My pickaxe is about to break and we didn't find anything. Damn, that's a bummer. Why are there so many zombies? Shit! I have no way of healing myself. I have absolutely no way of healing myself, and if I die, we lose all the items. And I don't have a bed to reset my spawn point. Okay, we found more iron, but I would like to find diamond. I think this is my third Minecraft clone. So this is a huge jump from my previous two Minecraft clones. This is a big jump. And oh, we found diamond. We found diamond. Haha. Only one. Come on. Come on. I searched so much for diamond. We found only one diamond. Oh no. since we found diamond, I assume we're at the right y coordinate for them to spawn. I'm running out of torches. And we cannot craft any armor. I know we have here armor slots, but we cannot craft armor. Let's just go back because the world is not infinite and we may fall down or crash the entire world. Where should we go? We can go here. But this is going up. And I would like to continue finding diamonds. We can go here. Let's go back down because there should be a higher chance for diamonds down there, down here. And we could go up there. Let's hope there are no zombies here. Are there zombies? Okay, there are zombies here. There are zombies. Oh, I healed. I healed. Healing happens if 5 minutes pass without taking any damage. And we've hit bedrock. We've hit bedrock officially. Let's start mining. Hopefully we can find diamond. Because we found only one diamond. And I would like to make an axe or a diamond sword. So one more diamond at least. So we can go outside when it's dark. So we can protect ourselves. Because outside, when it's dark, there are many zombies. Like the caves, but worse. There should be more diamond. But I don't know why I cannot find more. The first time I implemented ores, it was extremely easy to find diamond. Like it took me like few minutes. You just go to the first cave, you go down, and you find diamond. It was that easy. But now it's extremely hard to find diamond. I don't know why I made it this hard. And we need to craft pickaxe and more torches. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Where are the diamonds? Where are the diamonds? Are they that hard to find? Why is it so hard to find diamonds? There are no diamonds here. Where are the diamonds? No diamonds. I'm surprised. It's not possible we don't find diamonds. Like, we found at least one. I'm at one heart. I'm at one heart, man. Being at one heart in my game is very dangerous because the fall damage is not perfectly implemented. Like sometimes I get fall damage without falling that much. It's super risky being with only one heart. And I don't know if I can find the cave I'm in. Come on. Look at how much cobblestone we mined without find. In Minecraft Bedrock, it's faster finding ores, and in Bedrock, it's very slow finding ores. I'm disappointed. Okay, like we found only one ore. Let's just go back up and let's make a house. Let's at least do that. Let's go back up. We are at a dead end. Oh no. Yeah, we came from here. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Why are there no torches here? Another dead end. I think we're lost. Okay, up here. Shit, there's a zombie. No! Oh, come on! We lost everything. If it's nighttime now, that's bad. Okay, it's almost nighttime. No, we died. Let's try to find the items. Oh, come on. I died. Can we find our items? It's nighttime. Zombies are spawning. No, 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 no. I think I found a cave. I think this is the cave. But I cannot survive the zombie. Uh, by some chance, they're running away from me. That's perfect. I think I fell here. And here are all my items. And Phoenix said items uh, don't drop, but they do drop. Come on, 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 come on. Die, die. Yes, 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 yes. Look, I got back all my items. And in Phoenix video... Oh, diamond! Diamond! Man, we looked so much for diamond. And it showed up just like that. But it's probably just one diamond. Yeah, it's just one. But it's enough for us to make a sword. We got a diamond sword. We got a diamond sword. Perfect. Is there any diamond here? No more diamond. But I'm running out of torches. And we don't have any more coal. I would like to go down here, but we don't have any more coal. We came from here, I think. No? I'm lost. We came from here? Is this a dead end? Am I lost? Okay, I'll signal that this is a dead end. Earlier, way earlier. I can even take up my torches. This is a signal that it's a dead end. Perfect. Then let's go back up and let's try to make a house. Yeah, we're back. And it's night time. Oh no, there's so many zombies. I want to chop down trees. So we can make a house. And I have to be constantly on the lookout for zombies. Because I'm on very few hits. And it's nighttime now. We should start making a house. Let's make the base from cobblestone. We healed up. This should be big enough. We have plenty of cobblestone from all that mining where we got only like 2 diamonds. Now we can start making the house. I would like here to be like to use this. It's bit expensive, but it would look better if I use it. We'll chop down more trees. Next, in this version, I don't have a door. I don't have a door. It's in the newer versions, but in the newer versions you cannot craft the door, but there is a door. We need more wood. Even more wood. Perfect. And now we can finish the house. We don't have chests. We don't have chests, and that's bad. Zombie, 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 zombies. What happened with the zombie? It disappeared. What happened with the zombie? Now where should be the door? It can be here. Let's have torches. Like this. And let's have a roof. We need more wood. It should get day pretty soon. Yeah, it's getting daytime. I just got an idea. Why don't I make like a Skyblocks survival map? That would be fun to survive in Skyblocks. Like, if anyone has suggestions, just leave them in the comments. I'll easily find them because there are not many comments. And it's daytime and all the zombies are finally gone. I need a bit more wood. I need a bit more wood. If I press the dot key, this will give me glass. I need more wood to finish the house. Is it ugly that there it's not like locks? Hey. Oh, come on. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Oh. um. And let's add glass here. And let's add wood here. And now we can have wood here. And wood here. One more. One more here. And then the glass. And this is the house. This is the house. We managed to survive. We managed to survive. Well, technically we died once, but we got back our items. And now we can save. We can save and quit. And let's watch the videos. Should we watch the reaction first or the documentation? And let's just... We'll watch the documentation video. But I'm not getting the comments. Okay, let's just watch the video. And let's try to do it at 1080p. You can see just 30 seconds passed, and at the bottom left, you can see 70 plus hours. I skipped so much content. I skipped so much content in the video. Just rendering the font was so much work. It was so much work. You can see we're 90 plus hours and in 37 seconds have passed. This is the most interesting part, generating the 3D mesh from pixel art, because I didn't find any 3D models for the items, and I was wondering how does Minecraft have 3D models in the right hand? And with RenderDoc, I managed to see that the item is 3D and the mesh looks kind of weird, so it's like generated through code probably. And so I did a super naive approach to generate the 3D mesh. I went through every pixel from the pixel art and I made a cube for each of the pixels, and I colored each of the cubes, you could call them voxels, according to the pixel art. And technically it's not efficient because there are too many vertices for a simple 3D render, but it worked. It worked. So I haven't touched that code at all since then. This part is like few seconds in the video, scalable UI, but it was actually so much work to scale the UI because I'm not using a game engine, so you have to code this UI yourself, and you finally code the UI. But when you change the resolution of the game or when you change the size of the window, the UI stays the same, and this is very difficult to do, to implement, to have the UI react on the scale of the game. It's difficult because you have to interact with the UI. So when you click on the UI, this has to update depending on the it has to update. That's difficult to do, and this part was only like few seconds. And this part, I made it so you can like change the true code like in game. You can rotate, move around the right hand item. I implemented this so I could animate myself the items. Basically, I did the animations by rotating the item in game to get the right position and rotation. I then saved all of that information and then moved it around again for the next frame of the animation, saved the new position and rotation, and I had like 8 to 9 keyframes, and that was my animation. It was manual and a lot of work just for like one simple animation. Yeah, I captured each frame from Minecraft animation and then had to in-game do all the frames. And placing blocks sideways looks simple, but again, this was so much work because there wasn't a functionality to rotate blocks. Every block had one rotation. And so having to, and this is very like, I had to go at the base of the whole code base and making, it's like having a stack of blocks and you have to change at the bottom. Like you have to change at the bottom stack. You have stack of blocks and you have to change the bottom. And changing the bottom when you have a big stack is very unstable. And making a change like this in like after so many hours, like you can see here, 200, more than 200 hours already invested, and I had to make such a change. This part, grass and flowers. Again, this is few seconds from the video, but it was actually so much work because uh, everything that I have rendered so far was just blocks. And grass and flowers is a different shape than the regular blocks. Like every block is has 4 sides, but the foliage is like this. Uh, the faces are like this, which is and they have to be rendered on the both sides, which is a different way of rendering. Combining it with the old rendering, it wasn't easy, but as it turns out, afterwards I figured out that Minecraft doesn't actually render foliage like this, like I do it here. They do it differently. And I use the new way in my new Minecraft clone. Here with the clouds again, few seconds passed, but it was difficult to do. I didn't know how to get the random, how to get clouds to look differently and to continuously generate. I didn't know how to do that. And I actually forgot how I did it. Yeah, I forgot how I did it. But I remember clearly that it was difficult to decide how am I going to render these random shapes for the clouds. This reaction to the light of the right hand item and the entity is the bad way to do it, because when we played the game, we saw how the when you move like fast, the lighting of the item and the entity flickers. This is the bad way to do it. But when you move slowly, it looks fine. But in practice, it looks bad, my approach. The durability of the tools was the easiest thing to implement. Here you can see it, because it's just like one simple bar here that changes color. Like it was a simple quad two quads actually, one behind it that is black and another one that changes how big it is depending on the durability. Like this was very easy to implement, the durability. This was another difficult thing to implement, a light passing through transparent items, because before this I had light, but when it reached the leaves or when light reached glass, it stopped. It stopped and I didn't know how to implement it to continue to move because that was my algorithm. And yeah, I'm happy that I managed to do it. And it was difficult for another reason because light passing through leaves and passing through glass acts differently. When light passes through glass, it's not affected as much. But passing through leaves, it actually it's different, and I don't want to go into details. Glass was very easy to implement. There is a popular video of a programmer implementing Minecraft in 48 hours that has 5 million views. He over-engineered glass. In his video, he worked so much to implement glass because he was using the wrong approach. He was using blending, and that's used for when transparency is like it's not fully transparent, but as we see, glass is fully transparent, and it's as simple as in the fragment shader discarding the pixel, the color, when the alpha is lower than 0.5, and that's it. It was very easy to implement glass. And here transparent clouds was very difficult to implement because this is different transparency than the glass. The glass is fully transparent. That's easy. That's fragment shader, alpha discarding. But here it's not fully transparent. So when you draw the clouds, you have to be careful with the ordering because you get weird rendering, just like the transparency issues with the water we saw in the previous clones. This was very difficult to implement. I didn't know how, but this 360 degrees is actually just like you're inside of a cube. You're inside of a cube, and each side of the cube has a texture on it. And when you are inside of it, it's like has this 360 degree view. And the screenshots are created in game. You are in game, and through code, you move the camera at each of the sides, and you capture a screenshot, and you use those screenshots as textures for this like little cube that you're inside. And that's how I got the 360-degree view. It was really cool. This was the biggest change with the fewest line of code. Like literally for the camera, that where you code the perspective, you have a single number where you write down the perspective, the field of view. And it was like 45. For all of this time, for all the months I've been coding Minecraft, the perspective was 45. And I randomly decided to change it to like 90, and it's like day and night. Such a huge change that I did so late. This pausing of the game was really easy to do. I just had an if statement, a conditional that checks, like if you're inside of the menu, if you're inside of the menu where I have the update function, I just don't go through it. I just skip all the code that updates the game logic, and the game just waits until you're not in the menu. And that's it. It was really simple to implement. I don't know why Minecraft Bedrock didn't have pausing of the game. It was really easy to implement. Here, the video lagged for a few seconds. This is not from the game, this is from editing, and for some reason I missed it. Like to this day, I'm really annoyed at this random lag from the frame. Like, really annoying. And I don't know why. Like, you obviously see here we have lighting, and I got so many comments like implement lighting. Here we have lighting. I don't know why I get comments like that to have lighting. I don't know if you noticed, but the stars in the sky flicker, and I didn't code that. The flickering of the stars. When I changed the perspective from 45, field of view from 45 to 90, that's when the stars started flickering. They're simple quads with a texture that's few white dots. That's it. And for some reason they flicker. I don't know why. And here the lighting changes so drastically is because Minecraft uses a texture for the global lighting, and I assume they generate it dynamically through code, and I don't know how to generate the exact texture they have. So I just downloaded their texture for a few moments in time, and that's why I get such a drastic jump in the whole lighting. I think I actually have the world saved. Let me find it. I think I have the world saved. Here is the current save. Backup. This is the current save. I'll move it, and let me find the world save from the video. It should be in my backup folder and should be called like my first Minecraft world. And like this, backup world bin. Yes, and let's try to allow the world from the video. I think it crashed. Let's see what the error is. Iterate main out of bounds. Run, loop, poll events, mouse button callback. Main menu, GUI left clicked. Loud saved world. Subchunk loud. I don't have the original code. Okay, I can use up this loud. Well, we cannot loud the this world. So we can move on to like Phoenix playing through my game. I think that would be fun to watch.
This is not Minecraft. This is a 300-hour project sent to me by one of my subscribers, Pekka CS, and they recently undertook a personal project to create the most realistic Minecraft clone that they could in about 8 months. They documented the entire process. I'm going to leave that in the description of this video that you should probably watch, especially if you are a budding computer scientist. If you want to get into game development, it is not an esoteric video. It is very accessible. What you should understand is that this is written very similarly to how video...
Here, I wrote all of this. My state of mind was I just decided to make a Minecraft clone. This was my goal. It was impossible thing for me. I felt it like something impossible for me to achieve. But even so, I set it as a goal, and I always just waited and said to myself that I'm not ready, like doubting myself if I can do it, waiting for the right moment, for the right feeling to come, and I constantly like just procrastinated on what I should do. And what I did back in the day was I just went through tutorials and I didn't feel ready. So the logical conclusion was I should do more tutorials. And I continued to do tutorials to do work that didn't matter for my goal. And so one day I just decided I'm just going to do what I can. I'm going to stop all these tutorials and just go and follow my dream and see what happens. I'll just see what happens. And there were many moments making the Minecraft clone where I was blocked. There was no progress. For example, breaking blocks, the animation, I couldn't figure out how to do it. It was I'll show the animation, the specific part. I think it will be easier to explain if I just show it. Yeah, just this animation. And I was at a really early point in the video. I was like here. And no, it was even before that. Here. When I added gravity and ground collision, at this point, I added crosshair, this thing in the middle. I added this, and I didn't have this inventory. And I wanted the next step to be breaking blocks. That's what I wanted. And I couldn't create the animation, this animation. I couldn't create it. I wanted the animation. And for the whole day, I felt really bad because I couldn't achieve this. And in my mind, I was feeling bad because I have a goal of making Minecraft clone and I cannot even do this simple animation. So I thought for a second and I realized that, okay, I cannot do the animation, but I can instead add this inventory. And that's why in the video, I just went with the crosshair and the inventory because I know how to do that. And that's what I'll do. That's still progress. That's still moving toward the goal. It's not, and that's how I managed to make so much progress. I always focused on what I can do, and just this 3D render of the pixel art. Nobody told me how to do it, but I thought of an idea of a naive approach where I just go every pixel and create a little cube for every pixel. And it isn't the most efficient way, but it was a solution and it worked. And throughout the whole project, this was my mindset. I just had a goal to have Minecraft and to be actually playable. And there were many moments where I didn't know what to do, and I just focused on what I can do. And even here for the zombies, I didn't know how to have the zombie logic, and so I broke down implementing zombies. It's very overwhelming because zombies have to do many things. You have to render them, you have to manage their bones, to animate them, to have A-star pathfinding. And so I broke down the problem in little pieces and simplified it a lot. So just this zombie moving, I said, okay, let's ignore animations. Let's just have it move around without animations. And let's do it really simply. Let's pick a spot where the zombie should go. I managed to find spots that the zombies can go. And then how can I move the zombie to that spot? And I decided, okay, something simpler we can do is we can put these torches to signify the path the zombie should follow. And that's easier to do than having the zombie reach the spot. And it was this constant, that was my mindset when making this whole ambitious project. It was constantly reaching blockages, problems, and it was constant dance of finding really difficult problems that are impossible for me to solve at the current moment. And so I had to like break the problems down, to simplify everything, to shift temporarily to other problems that I can actually solve, and at some point go back to those difficult problems. Because here is the fun part. This animation, I couldn't do it at the start when I didn't have enough experience. But then when I continued focusing on other aspects of this goal that I can do, after some point, I came back to this problem, and then it was super easy for me to do. And I was very glad with myself that I didn't spend time trying to figure out how to do it early on. I saw that I cannot do it, I accepted that, and I moved on. And I moved on, but I came back way later on. And when I came back, it was really easy to implement. I managed to figure it out, because when you leave a problem, when you ignore a difficult problem and move on, it still is staying at the back of your head, and you're actually continuing to solve it subconsciously. And so some time passes, you remember this difficult problem, and you already have a solution. It happens automatically. You just have to move on. And this was my mindset for the entire project, and that's why I managed to progress so much. And that's and all of that was summarized in this single comment that Phoenix really liked. And if I didn't make this comment, there is a big chance that Phoenix wouldn't make a video on my entire project, because he really liked this comment and this mindset that I had. So like this comment represents a lot.
Is very accessible. What you should understand is that this is written very similarly to how Notch did it, so using Java and OpenGL. It does not use C++. In fact, there are a lot of videos out there that you might want to see in case you want to learn the more technical aspects of writing a game like this. One of the most rewarding milestones is being able to play your game for the very first time. So this is Minecraft Clone by Pekka.cs. I'm going to start a game right now. I believe there are no sounds here. There was a hunger bar, I think, but they removed it because I guess it didn't have any purpose here. And here we go. Look, I'm jumping around. I'm moving around WSD. There's no...
I removed the hunger bar because I had set a goal of 300 hours and I was way past the 300 hours and I couldn't afford to implement a hunger bar. And that's why I removed it. So I could upload the video and set a new goal. And that's why I removed it.
Momentum, but it does look and feel like Minecraft already. So we've got the skybox, we have the sun, clouds I believe are moving. Yes, the clouds are moving. Biome decoration features, although the hitbox does surround the entire block. We have grass, let's just try and punch it. Oh, and guess what? The game can be paused. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is punch a tree. Hand animation is there. I've already watched this entire video, so I know what's gonna be missing and what is there already. Although admittedly there is...
When I first watched this video, the most mind-blowing part was him adding sound effects for every part he does something. All the sound effects that you hear, he has added those sound effects. That's really a lot of manual work, and he did it. And like, I was really surprised by that. I couldn't believe it. He went through all the work. It's a lot more work than for me to implement the sounds. He did a lot more work to have the sounds. So I felt really bad that I sent him the game without the sounds. Like if I know he would do this, I would have spent prioritized sounds a lot more if I knew he would add them afterwards.
Here's some info that I haven't fully memorized because I'm a bit of an idiot sometimes. And I don't believe there is leaf decay, although I'm getting the leaf blocks. Block durability has been coded in. I'm breaking these leaf blocks a lot quicker than the logs. I don't suppose I'm gonna get any apples from this. And look at this, we have Steve. And Steve is looking around at the mouse as I'm moving my mouse around the screen. That is something that I didn't expect them to even try to put in. He does follow it. It's even got the idle animation. So I can move this around and I can right click to separate to individual items. This is really clean. I do know for a fact that
When I first saw this video, I was in my bed. I just woke up, and then somebody in Discord messaged me like Phoenix has played your game, and even YouTube recommended me the video. Like I would have 100% saw it. Like I would have never missed an upload like this. And the moment I watched the video, the whole time I watched it without believing what just happened. Like Phoenix playing my game, like that was really mind blowing. And Steve in the inventory with the animations was like, there was no way. This was big priority for me to implement, because how like what's the alternative? You open the inventory and you have this black square here, this black box without Steve there. That's super breaking the immersion. Like that was super high priority for me to implement. No way without Steve. And my first solution was I just had a screenshot of Steve. That was my initial solution to this problem. And then I moved on because I didn't know how to implement Steve like this. And I moved on with just the screenshot. But at some point, I went back to this problem and I had a 3D model, and then I had a 3D model animated. I think when I had the zombie scene game, that's when I added Steve. I think it was something like that.
animation. So I can move this around and I can right click to separate to individual items. This is really clean. I do know for a fact that stacks go up to 64, so you can see I've got 64 plus 2 now. Do I get this? I do. I do get dandelions. Are there no block names? No block names. There's no mouse over functionality yet. All right, so we can craft now. So we've got planks. I was told to craft them from the top left. So there are my sticks, crafting table, keyboard keybinds are there. So let's place this down and we can make our first tool, the pickaxe. I don't believe there's a hoe. There's a shovel, should be an axe, and a sword. Look at that. I'm breaking the crafting table with a sword. It's a lot slower than if I used the axe. And look, item durability. There is definitely cave gen, so I'm gonna look for a cave right now. What have I stumbled across here? This is bedrock. Am I gonna fall off the world? Oh.
When I saw him fall from the world, I was like, I didn't thought anyone would jump from the world. Like I didn't assume anyone would do that. I was really surprised he fell down.
Wait, I don't even know what happens if I die. I should be
If I knew somebody would have curiosity to go and look there, I would have added some like limits so that this doesn't happen.
dead. Have they accounted for that possibility? Oh no. Oh look, that's the moon. Oh well.
And he doesn't die. He doesn't die, he falls down to infinity.
I could load game, but I won't. Because I'll be dead. I just took suffocation damage. But is there 4 damage? Let's see. It's the edge of the world again. I'm not going to fall off. I promise. I just wanted to look over to the side to see if I can see any caves on it. Guess I can't. Oh, would you look at that? It's a cave. All right. I don't know if I can light this up with what I have. I'm going to assume there's no charcoal. There's my stone pickaxe. Getting an upgrade. No achievement. No achievements. Is there... Nah. This stays in the crafting table. It's a container. It remembers it. There's block data here. What PvP do we have? Do we have 1.8 PvP or 1.9 PvP? Alright, there's iron here. It's getting dark. Oh, we have auto smelting. The stone pickaxe auto smelts the ore. Oh, we have a mob. Oh my god, that is a fast zombie. That's some crazy AI. Oh, right, come out. Come out of there. I'll give you a pathway. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm dead. Well, I did some mining off camera. No, there is a cheat that gives you a stack of glass because there's no way to obtain glass right now in the game. I can break them. They still drop. It is for graphics purposes. It's to allow you to see through blocks. I am not going to survive this nighttime. You can see all of these guys. Can I bridge? I'm bridging. No. All right. Let's mess with you. Yeah. How? Respawn? I know where I died. There are no coordinates in this game. No F3. I'm so dead. Punch. Punchy punch. Punch. Can I hit him off the world? Is that something I can do? I fell off the world already. Yeah. Look at that go.
When he pushed the zombie off the world, I was really scared when watching the video because I don't know what happens when the zombie is off bounds the world. It's entirely possible the game crashes. And I didn't want the game to crash for him.
I'm tiptoeing because I can't sneak. I can hit him off the world. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not going to do that again. Oh, come on. Such soothing music for not Minecraft. I don't even know what this game is meant to be called. Alright, I'm going to do it. I was promised diamonds. I'm going to get them. I know you're out there. I swear, if I fall out of the world again by doing this, that's 3 times I've fallen out of the world. 3 times more than I would normally fall out of the world in regular Minecraft. Oh, nice. The age-old question of how to craft an axe. Is it to the left or
I forgot to add crafting to the left. I forgot.
is it to the right? Well, now you know, because this doesn't work. More zombies. And another one. Come on, man. There's no keep inventory. Nice. I don't have iron, though. This is not going to work. Oh, this sucks. You know what? I'm going to be back. I need a... Wait, what? I'm in creative. Wait. I'm in creative. Oh, F6 is for creative. Okay. How do I... I need 1 more iron. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. This glass pillar is where my diamonds are. Oh, look. Oh, it's coal. I've been looking for this. All right, now we have torches. Now we're talking. Look at this. Lighting. Block lighting. It's so beautiful. Okay, but let's not forget my diamonds. Where's my glass tower? And my diamonds. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's really a 9. Oh my god. I'm gonna get 9 diamonds out of this. 9. Come at me. I'm fully decked out with my diamond sword and nothing else. Oh, whoa. You all hit super hard. All right, why don't you come in? I'm totally here. Oh, no. How are you powering with me? Nighttime ain't going well. Where's the moon? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Among Us cloud. I didn't just say that. I promise you. No. Okay, never mind. Where's my stuff? Now I can tell if my stuff is despawned. They should totally drop on impact, right? My stuff is gone. No! Alright.
They do spawn. We saw it. We played today with the exact same version. They do spawn. He missed them.
Send the mobs totally flying, huh? If any of y'all are interested, you should go and send some nice and encouraging messages to PeckerCS in the video description. I'm sure the more messages they get, the more encouraged they will be to continue this project or even make a new one. Saying nice things mean good things to good people. Oh, I was gonna kill him.
I'm really grateful he said this part here to for his audience to go and say nice things, because he single-handedly blew up the video. It reached like almost 300,000 views, and you can see my other videos can reach 50k. And from this big of a push from him, his audience, he pushed the video to almost 300,000. That was super mind-blowing, and I'm really grateful for him for making the video, reacting. I made a nice comment. I'm grateful for him for adding all the little sound effects, for him telling the audience to be to go say nice things. All of these things that he did, I don't know if any other person would have done something like this. He went so much above and beyond. He's so passionate about what he does. I was really, really surprised. You can see his content is everything is Minecraft, and he manages to do so many frequent uploads. I don't know how he does it. And he also live streams. He's so passionate about this. 2 million subscribers is not enough. Like he should have like be like 10 million with so much like passion he has. I really thankful that he played the game. And we can show how's the game now, like what I've added. I added a lot of things, but you cannot craft them. Where's the inventory? I have to add them through cheats. I'll quickly show some new things. Cheats. Here we have a couple of things. Yeah, let's start a new world. And I'll just show some of the things. And here the foliage, here in this newer version is rendered differently. It's not like quads like this. It's like it's like a small like cube, but without these sides. It's only these sides, and another cube like that. Like, but that's like details. You can see I have this redstone block. I have redstone. I really like redstone. That's why I'm working on it. We have redstone. I have redstone torch again with redstone. You can remove the torch and can add it again. This should go towards the redstone torch, but it's not. But it's not that big of an issue. And the coolest thing that I've implemented is this redstone repeater. And it has a delay. You can notice the delay. It's really cool. Here you can notice the delay. And bam, boom, bam, boom. and you can put the repeater upside down. Cool, right? And you have you cannot like not every feature is implemented. You cannot lock a repeater. Not every feature is implemented. And you have a comparator which keeps the same signal. It keeps the same signal, but again, it doesn't look how it's lighter color than using a repeater. Here the repeater is full color. There's a difference, but sadly we don't have the actual comparator like actually comparing the signal. Like it should compare signals. It's not fully implemented, is what I mean. We have a button. And we have this stone button. They have different delay. The wooden button is longer delay. We have the lever. And the coolest part with the lever is you can put it however you want. You can put it upside down and with rotation as well. You can put it sideways. You can put it however you want. We have pressure plates. Pressure plates is cool. And they have a delay. That's really cool. Let me move all of these things. Like I've worked a lot on this Minecraft clone and on other projects as well. I worked on other projects as well. I'll show you the tripwire. That's really cool. Here I have, what is this? It's another pressure plate. But here is the cool part. A door. Oh no, It crashed. Array index auto, it crashed. Well, it's not perfect. I don't know why it crashed. Let me put them back. Let's actually just try the door again. Okay, the door is still acting weird. I don't know why. I think I just... yeah, at least it's opening and closing. Yeah, I worked on the lighting. Yeah, I worked on the lighting and there are some issues with the lighting. Yeah. Okay, here it's... here, if you place the door here, it will work. Here we have an actual door. And you can open it, close it. It's an actual door and it has collision. You cannot go through it, well, except if you jump really high. And you can go through it. What else? We have this fence, but again, the light, we have problems with the lighting. I don't know why. I have to fix that. It's from my latest changes when I was working on something. Well, yeah, we have issues with the lighting. Okay. The other items. This is the pressure plate. Okay, tripwire. Again, tripwire has problems with the lighting. I don't know why. They should be without issues. Let's give it a redstone torch to light it up. Yeah. We can... Okay, let's put the tripwire. And this should be here. And then the actual tripwire. And look at it how it's like this, visible. And now it's connected. Let's... Can I reset the lighting? No, the lighting still like this. Okay, doesn't matter. But if we get a bit of redstone, here we go through the tripwire and we have... And look, it moves actually. It moves. And it gives out signal. And we have the lamp. The lamp works and it lights up. Here it's dark, but if we put the lamp, it lights up. There are still some issues with the lighting. I don't know why, but... And we have the piston. It can move around items like this. It can move items. And we have the trapdoor, and the trapdoor is working. It has collisions. Here you cannot pass, and now you can pass. Yeah, so I've been working on the game. I've made some changes, and I've had my focus on redstone. My focus was on implementing redstone. And that should be pretty much it. That should be it. that should be it. So thank you for watching, and we streamed for almost